this thing. Honey, oh, I had to go wash far as possible. Wet my hair because I plan on braiding it today. I ain't do no type of detangling because I've been rocking the fro for a while. I ain't even worry about it. It's growing some. The more I leave it alone, the better it grows. Mm-hmm. I ain't even worried about the part for real. Child, what y'all doing? I done went and washed far as possible and came back. Y'all ain't even tell me. Y'all couldn't hear me at the end of my last live. Ain't nobody said nothing. Well, now that I done had my coffee and I done got a chance to rant, not rant, but ramble. Child, my brain gotta warm up. I ain't even gonna lie. And I decided to braid my hair today and washed it with some black soap. And I didn't condition it, but I did add some hair butter for moisture. And I'm trying to put as less as possible in my hair so it can just do what it's gonna do. Anyway, um, yeah, I'm gonna put me two little braids in the back, down the side, honey, and that's what we gonna do. Ain't no baby, I ain't putting no braids in my hair. I'm not putting no weave in my hair. I'm not doing none of that because, for one, hey, how you doing? Is that Elise? I'm not putting all in my head because I don't want it to break my hair off. It seems like even with soaking it, it's just something about that friction and that synthetic that just don't be right. I'm doing good. How you doing? I'm gonna throw me a braid up on his head right quick, right fast, and cause I'm not, child. I'm just trying to escape the heat and put this hair up. I've been rocking the fro for a minute, and I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tame this thing today and put these braids in my head and throw me some earrings on and call it a day. hmm And I'm definitely not putting a weave in my hair. It's too hot. Like I just don't know how that works. I just cannot bring myself to that type of commitment. And because you got to be committed to that. You got to be committed to flat ironing, and I'm not doing that. Sometimes I will. This is a week that I can't even rock head wraps for real because it's so hot. So I have to find a solution for my hair crisis right now. And this is the best thing I could find. I don't have a whole bunch of chemicals in my hair. I didn't even put a leave-in because some of the leave-ins that are on the market, they contain so many like preservatives and things of that nature. Um, my hands started breaking out. I don't know if it's something new that they're putting in, but I couldn't even use them. So I made some butter a while ago, and this is my hair one. And I really made it for my daughter's hair. And I don't like put it all over. I just, when I'm detangling it, I put it towards the ends. So, whatever. And I just put enough in my palm, go through, because I don't want my hair to be extra oily, and I don't want it to drip down on my face, and that ain't a good look. But yep, I ain't even care about the part. I'm just trying to survive the heat. Hey, Katie. I'm trying to survive this heat out here, and I noticed it's quite a few places at the same time going through a heat wave. Y'all be safe. Stay hydrated. I'm even thinking about going to get me some coconut water. I'm not a coconut water lover, but I'm starting to consider going to get me some because it hydrates you in a whole different way, like no other. So I'm gonna go ahead put this other braid in here, right fast. I was doing a live earlier, and I was in my robe with my coffee rambling, and I feel like I done woke up a little bit more, and after I washed my hair, I felt much better. Um, yeah, and I'm just going through like one of those phases of, okay, I'm ready to grow my hair and be serious about it. So just trying to find ways, that work for me when it comes to pulling my hair together and going outside and looking decent. Cause honey, I had the afro for a while, and I ain't gonna lie, like I really like the afro. I got one of those spritz bottles, like they mist way different than just a regular bottle. It gives you, like a consistent burst of, you know. And I like that one for my afro. So yeah, that's all I got. And for real, I can take that and tuck that in, um, by itself or with some bobby pins and rock out. I'm not putting that on the sides. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just out here gonna live my life. But I think I will make some more earrings today. I was crafting yesterday, and I was just playing around with a few things because I do like try different techniques or whatever. But I went and made me some earrings. Let me get my earrings right quick. But I had some interfacing sitting around here, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do something with this interfacing because I have like it was a heavier. It was like, what is it called? The 808. Is that the 808? That's the real heavy one. I'm not sure. I think it's the 808. But and I was just let me get my whole little setup. I had put me a little setup together. I was bored yesterday, and I was like, you know what? Actually, last 2 days, I had already ordered the little hooks and stuff to make them right. So I was like, yeah, let me order. So I got this little kit. Glue ain't. This is some glue I bought from the dollar and a quarter store. But this is something like, as you can see, I have like my cutting mat, right? Ooh, and then I have a it's a board that I padded and I put like something on top of it to be able to, I guess, well, you can press on it, but it's really sturdy, right? So I ended up using it to be able to, be stationary or whatever I wanted to do. Hold on right quick. Yeah. So like I said, I had a whole lot of this interfacing, and this is a whole strip of it just to show you the width of it. It's a it's thick compared to the other ones. So I set up and I found the perfect size for me, and I cut all these out. And basically, I'm gonna go and find all, I guess you could say, the fabrics that I already have. If I find scraps to them, I'm just gonna go ahead and make me a pair of earrings. I might do some videos along the way. I feel like it's more than enough videos out here for everybody to do what it is they want to do. But this is the inside piece, and I say, you know what? If I can find, maybe I can trace a quarter or a nickel or something and get that, and then I use a little X-Acto to cut the middle piece because it was that much easier. That's why I said my whole little setup, like I was sitting in the bed watching TV, making earrings, chilling, like, cause I get, like, I guess, burnt out, overstimulated, just sitting watching nothing online. But anyway, so this is the one that I made yesterday. It really don't match what I have going on today, but these are the ones I made, and they actually match my head wrap that I had on yesterday. And because it's so hot, I was like, girl, we gotta take this head wrap off. But I did make these. I really didn't get a chance to cut them the way I want them to be cut. But this is out of a fabric that I already had, and I have a lot of it. So I used maybe 3 jump hooks for these. I'm gonna put these on today because I'm bright and I'm trying to brighten up somebody's life today. Give me a boo thing going up on the Thursday. Anyway, I'm joking. Child on the boo. Anyway, yeah. So the kit, it came cute or whatever. Got the little hook things. It got a few jump hooks. I probably have to buy me some more of those. And then it got the little backings, the little plastic ones, which is cool and perfect. And then I made sure I got the hypo allergenic. I can't even get it out, but you know where I'm going with that. Because you know a lot of people are really sensitive to what they wear, and I want to say, I don't even remember how many hooks. It could be 100 in here. No, it's 150 because it gives you 75 pairs. So, oh shoot, I should grab some fabric and do one right. You know what? I'm gonna do one right quick. I'm gonna do one right quick. Luckily, I have like this little fabric sitting here. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. Hopefully you can see it. It's a cute little pineapple one, and I think I got this pineapple fabric from Wally. This, like, you don't even need a sewing machine to make these, so that's why I was just sitting here and posted up. Now I did make a pair. I might have to post them later on because I don't feel like going. They on my little mannequin or whatever. But anyway, this piece of fabric would work perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these extra pieces. You know what? I want it to be long. Let me see how long this is. I don't even know how long this is. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. So the longest point of this piece of fabric is like 19 inches long. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that the long way. And now I'm gonna cut me a few strips. Now those strips are gonna be what I use to make it. Now my strip, I'm gonna make my strip at least an inch wide. And just cut that wide enough to use or whatever. Right. And I'm gonna cut two of them. So I'm gonna go to the longest side of this one too and cut the one. Hopefully it's long enough. If not, I'm not gonna really worry about it. And like I said, I was like, well, do we really need another tutorial of this? Because everybody and their mama have tutorials of the same stuff. But I was like, bump it. Let's make something fun and do it. Okay. Anyway, this is basically what I did. I cut this one out. It's a little uneven too. It's alright. We're gonna work it out. Okay. So what I'm gonna do next is just basically fold it in half the long way. Now the long way, I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple clips to it. That way, because you can always like press it, and when you press it, it's gonna give you like that, give you that crease or whatever. But I ain't really looking for no crease, especially if I'm sitting in the bed. Like I do have a heat press mini that I will keep close by. I'm not doing all that today. And yeah, so I just clip it in half like that. I'm gonna do my other one the same way, because that way while I'm now, if you have an issue with these fraying lines, I really don't have an issue with them. I think it actually adds to the individual style of it, but if you want to, you can fold those in. I'm not gonna fold those in because we out here freestyling and we living a carefree life today. Everybody is just doing what they want to do. I'm just doing what I want to do inside. That's the only difference. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side. I got one more clip. And once I do that, I ended up using like this little adhesive that I got from the dollar and quarter store because it was what I had close by. Now generally I would use a hot glue gun, but for some reason I can't find mine. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm gonna take this glue and I'm gonna dab some of it up there to start it. Now it's optional if you want to leave it out to be able to use it over and over. I'm just gonna find me a little random piece of paper to sit here under it because I am gonna use it over and over again. But I don't want it to ooze out everywhere and be a mess. I don't want to do that. So I can add a little dab of that right here to the front, and I'm gonna take my strut, and you can start wrapping it however you want to wrap it. But either way, you still gonna have to put everything through the middle eventually. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it that way, and that's gonna be my first wrap right there. Now what I'm gonna do is make sure it's secure and snug. I can go ahead and wrap it again in the same spot like this, and just hold it real firm because that glue is going to set it. But what I'm gonna do, you're just gonna start wrapping it around it. That's it. Now I'm gonna try my best to make sure that I don't leave any gaps in it while I'm wrapping it. So when I'm wrapping it, I have to also be mindful that it's round. So I gotta kind of go around it in a slant as well to make sure it's covering it up. So now I'm going to the next point and keep doing it. That's pretty much it. And then keep going. And then generally I'll stop and put my clip in a random spot. And again, this is optional if you want to continue to glue as you go. But you can do it at the beginning, or you can do it at the end. For me, I just like the extra security of it. And just keep going. I hope this is long enough. It should be. I'm gonna take me another clip and put it over there. And I'm gonna keep going. I hope. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if that piece was long enough. Don't look like it. Now, I can go and unravel some of it to make it a little longer, like stretch it out a little bit more. So I'm gonna try this, see if that works. But how long did I say those was 19 inches? We definitely want them to be at least 22 inches when we cut them. So now I know the exact measurement because, honey, I was just out here living life making them. But yeah, so boom. It just made it. Um, with like a hair level. So I'm gonna take this piece and glue it like that. And then I like to open it up in between the pieces of fabric and add a little bit of glue. And I can get in there. Pull it, wrap it over. I had an extra pair of tweezers that I can use to hold it in place. And this was a pair that I had sitting around. I didn't do anything extra to it. Now I won't leave it on here, for a long time because I don't want it to get stuck together. Because this adhesive is pretty strong. Like I've used that adhesive on some major projects before, so it is really sticky. It's really strong. But that's basically the loop. Again, if you don't like the strings, you can cut them off. I'm gonna leave them up here because I like it. I'm gonna add a little bit more glue to this corner. So again, if I could find my hot glue, that would be a preference. And it's crazy because I got a real big one, and I can find all the glue sticks are fine and are in place. It's the gun, and it's like the moment I upgraded to a good one, I didn't even keep it in the case or nothing like that. That's my fault. All these clips, they come off. I'm gonna cut a little bit of these. Some of these kind of long, but this is basically how this one came out. It was just a little pineapple looking fabric that I had that was right here. And if you want to create this, you would just cut strips and just, tie or whatever like that. But I'm just going to do a basic one today. Let me cover this up because that thing already started to ooze out. And when if I do decide to do fringes, I generally do it on the side that I ended everything on. That way you can cover it up really, really good. Thank you for liking the video. Um, I don't want it to come apart. I don't want to be extra with it. But yeah, this is just a basic size. So now, I've seen people use a lot of different things to create their holes. I make the hole on the opposite side of where I close it. I don't do it on the same side. And again, this is kind of thick. So what I start off with, and it was just like a trial and error thing with me because I wanted to use what I had. Oh, thank you. Okay. I wanted to use what I had. So I basically started out using a like a sewing needle that I had. And I take that needle and I go down. I don't go too far because I have to be mindful that I have to be able to put the little loops in as well. So I'm gonna put this through there, and it's not really gonna make that much of an impression, but it's a starting point. Um, and I just wiggle it around a little bit. When I realized that wasn't working, because I do have other larger kits, I didn't even bother to go get them because I was being lazy. So I grabbed what was close to me, and it was this because I used to have locks, right? I have a single one, I have a double one, but the double one was close by. So when I take this out, it really didn't give me what I needed. So I put that needle back. But when it was time to put the hole in with this, I kind of like hooked it in and then pressed it through. And sometimes it takes a couple times to do it because you have to pierce through 2 layers of fabric and you have to pierce through. Let me leave my needle out. That's why I said it took a little trial and error for me. Because I seen people with like the little poking tool. I don't have that. And I wasn't going all out to like go get all the extra stuff if I'm not committed to it. That's the thing about crafting. A lot of people will create things and people are like, oh yeah, I like that, make it, make it. And then when you make it, they don't want to pay for it. So as long as you're having fun with what you're doing, I think you'll be good to go. So that's there. And put that other hole. Boom, I got my hole. And because the closer you get to the edge, it's way wider than the tip. So I push it all the way through. And when you put it all the way through, it gives you a much wider hole. You can literally see the hole, well, hopefully, see the hole. And that's what you're going to use to put everything through. So, yeah. And then I get my little pieces from my kit. I generally grab one of these. Well, one for each, of course, each earring. And then to get the dangle that I got with these, because some people want longer ones and some people don't. But I noticed when I put 3 up there, it'll dangle just right. Because you got to go through so much just to get the because remember the first loop is going to be the one that's going to go in this hole. That one is not going to give you any type of length. And then you add a second one, it'll be cool. Like you can do the second one, but the third one, this is what the third one gave me. Now this came in a little kit as well. And when I started it out, the first loop I had to like open it up more, like open it up, because they're a little smaller. I mean not smaller, they're a little close together. So in order to get this one through there, I had to open it up more. And I'm just going to use my hand with my fingers, and then I can put it into that loop, and you can see it's in there. Maybe not. But I'm just going to use this to clamp it together to close it. And that's my first loop. And again, like, it's no way in the world I could just use that and hook it. It'll be just too close. So that's why I said I use 3 of them. Then I'm going to take this second one and I'm going to loop it in. And even with the second one, it's still kind of close together. So I clamp it one more time. That gave me that type of dangle. Now, if that's what you want your earring, go for it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. But this third one is going to hit different for me. And I put the third one, hold on, make sure I clamp this tight, close together the right way. the thing about when you put the third one on, oh shit, I lost it. When you add the third one up there, you go ahead and add this piece. What's funny, child, I be going through it, honey. And then that's my last one, and I add my earring with it, like that. And boom. That's my earring, girl. That's my earring, girl, right there. Now, I ain't gonna do the second one, honey. I'm gonna have to do the second one off camera. Listen. And I really didn't even plan on talking about doing these. I was just gonna do them in the background and have me plenty of earrings this summer. But this is the one that I threw together. And you can see it's the same length as the other one. See? So I ain't lying. And I ain't no hater. So yeah, this is an easy little project you can do at home. You can teach your kids how to do it. I think we put the little clip over here so it can lay right. I'm gonna sit it down to the side. Let me see. What's more sassy? It hit different. Yeah, I just wanted to now these ones right here are ones that I've always wanted to make like these. And I was like, okay, let me try doing it with and I did it with this fabric because I have, like I said, I have a lot of it. And I was like, honey, I could just make me some earrings with the rest of I have a lot of fabric. And I'm just trying to get this stash of fabric and I don't want to throw it away. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna end up with a large earring collection, I guess. Because, honey, that's just what it's gonna be. Do this other one right quick. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna sit in a peaceful place to hunt today because I ain't trying to be wore out, stressed out or nothing. Anyway, is that a net? Was that glue? That's glue. It was all hanging and dangling. I said I want to do this one. Cool. Thank you for liking. I was like, well, let me go ahead and share with my people how I made these things right quick. Because I can't even commit to saying that I'm going to make none. Because I want to live freely and be excited um, this summer like everybody else. And yeah, I feel like this second one going to come out way better than the first one. It's always that way when use different fabrics. They just do what they want to do. And then I have seen people make these with cardboard. Like so, if you don't have any interfacing, you can use like an old piece of cardboard. Um, a lot of people to create the circle use like different tops, like different sizes. So this can be the outside, and then you can find something like a pill top, a pill bottle, or like this is a top. Just play with the different sizes if you don't already have something circular to give you the size that you need. But yeah, honey, that's all I did to make me some earrings. And I just be up here kicking it. That's it. Now before I got my coffee, I was talking about a few things different. But now that settled in, I don't know. I might go put some lashes on or something. I need to do my eyebrows. That's what I need to do. Cause you don't even like long as your brow on fleek, you don't really need nothing else on. But I don't know. I'm bored. I sat there and said I wasn't gonna do the other one. Look at this. I did it. This one look better than that one. in my opinion. I already knew it was gonna look better. Go ahead, add this glue to it. That way, it can be done. A quick little situation for the summer. You know what I'm saying? This is a quick way to go ahead and make you something cute to match with what you got going on. Or just make something different from what, you know. Because I don't like wearing nothing that nobody else got. Uh-oh. I hope I don't break it. Oh, it's kind of thick. I have my other one. Probably hold it better. I got this one. I just don't want to leave an indentation. But either way, this is the other one. And I will have to do it the same way. Run the little needle through it, puncture it, make a hole, make sure the hole is big enough to put the little loops in here. And then that's pretty much it. I already did it. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Yeah. I don't know, they're a little itchy. But yeah, I'm gonna open my eyebrows, lay them out a little bit, and try to mind my business for the rest of the day. I'm gonna try. I ain't gonna let the social media or nothing get on my nerves. Um, I refuse. I don't want to do that today. And that completes what I got going on with this session. And I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day because I'm going to go enjoy the rest of mine. Even if I got to go put my feet in some grass or some sand. Y'all be good. Stay alert. There you go.